Hey, welcome to Sidelines Jokes. All that.
Hi, I'm Kovoski George. I'm a stand-up comic out of Columbia, Missouri, originally from Albany, Georgia. I got into comedy watching TV, basically. Watching the Martin Lawrence show and the Jamie Foxx show as a little kid, like single digit. And as I got older, I started really studying the Boondocks and the way they wrote the jokes for that show and the Chappelle show, which is a classic show to this day. I was stationed in Japan at the time. I just kept thinking to myself, I got all this material that I'm writing, whether it was raps, whether it was poetry, whether it was little jokes that popped in my head. I should actually do this. And I said, when I get back to America, I'm going to do stand-up and we're gonna take it from there. My first show, it was 4th of July 2013. I was stationed in North Carolina. I went to Wilmington, North Carolina. At the time, it was a comedy club, Nut Comedy Bar. I'm not sure if it's still around today. I went there, nervous, sweating, forehead sweaty. Everybody knew I was nervous, and plus they didn't believe my age. I was 21, everybody thought I was like 14. It took me a while to grow into my face, I guess. I get there, and they put me on second to last, and the first thing I noticed when I got on the stage, man, this light is bright. Oh man, I am dizzy. So I didn't feign anything, I just couldn't believe I was actually on stage. My favorite part of stand-up comedy is looking at everyone look at you. Literally, and looking at them having either a happy face, like, oh, this guy's gonna be funny, or, oh, you better be funny face, like, when you say something bad, you can feel that energy. You say something really well, oh, yeah, they like that you said that. When you say something that is very relatable, but people feel weird about it, oh, that's the best feeling. You're in control of that room. So you're that guy with the stick that's not saying anything, but you're saying something. So I had been plotting this idea for maybe about 3 years to have my own show and host, because I wanted to work on my hosting skills as well as being, having my regular set time. I knew downtown would be great, but I'm like, I want to do something different in downtown. I kind of want to do more of what they would call the locals, and I think they also call them townies here. That sounds like some real frat stuff. Those the townies, but yeah. So the locals would be, because they're here year round. I mean, this is where they live. So I asked around for a few people. I said, hey, what is the more urban black club here? Everybody said Sideline. I'm like, oh, really?
Y'all gotta excuse Kovoski. He spent a lot of time on his face as a kid. That's why it's so flat. I'm just saying.
It's all good. You spend a lot of time blowing bubbles. That's why you got a gap. Anyway.
My co-host of Sidelines Jokes is Caleb Wright. I met him back in January of this year at Eastside Tavern. He was performing. We was performing the same night, and I went after him, and he had just did a great job, and I'm like, I gotta follow this guy. Yeah, so he did a big help. Basically everything I've been able to accomplish in Columbia, he have definitely had a hand in. So. Yeah, we just put on a successful show. Don't be harmed by the microphone stand. It had a lot of people touching tonight, but I'm the main touch. Yeah, we had 9 comics come do their thing. Everybody's hilarious. Sidelines Jokes here at Sideline Sports Bar. The wildest comedy show, in my opinion, the funniest comedy show. My future in comedy, I have many short-term goals, but to give you a clear answer, jumping straight to long-term, I want to be iconic status. Like, after I'm gone, my jersey is hung up in the Raptors. I want some kid that's born in 2033 to be looking at my material like, man, this guy is so nice. Like, who is this guy? He got a goofy name, I want to have that same effect that a Richard Pryor had, where I wasn't in that time, I wasn't born in the 70s, but when I go back and watch, I know how good he is, but I only know he was that much better, because there's nothing better than being there live or being there doing the times. So, to witness the greatness, yeah.